Hello, my automatons. Welcome to the Autonomy School, where I will show you how to be independent, or at least how to create things independently. And class is in session. Today, we will learn how to add Visual Studio Code to our Unity editor. But first, let us launch Unity. Okay, so after launching Unity, you can tell it to create the type of project that you want. 2D, 3D, ooh, Android, and so much more. It is possible to manipulate a project that you have already to make it fit for these modes, but why not just let the program set it up for you? Anyway, I want a 2D game, so I will select that. And if you're watching this during a playlist where I'm making a 3D game, then select 3D instead. And I'm going to name it, let me see. How about Final Fantasy Style Tutorial? Yeah, because that's what I'm doing at the time of this recording. I realize that adding Visual Studio to Unity will be something that I'll need to show every time I create a Unity playlist. So that is why I'm telling you select 3D for such and such playlist. Anyway, this will take a long time, so I'm going to skip the setup and I'll see you when it's done. Okay, now we've gotten that set up. For those of you who are new and want to know why we are setting up Visual Studio Code, if I go down here and create a script, like, let's see, how do I do that again? Create a script, right? And this script will allow me to manipulate video game stuff using a programming language. So what we want to do is when I double click on this script, it should open up an environment where I can change, the code, right? Right. So this right here is called a script editor. It is also called an IDE, an Integrated Development Environment. And since this is my favorite IDE, or at least the one I use often, Visual Studio Code, I want it to automatically open up when I click on the script that I want to change. So, back to Unity. So in order to set this up, we're going to need to change the settings. So if you're on a Windows computer, then you can click Edit, and then somewhere around here, there'll be something to change your preferences. Thinking of the actions as a sentence will help you remember it later. So you can edit your preferences, but I'm on a Mac, so I don't see that. So on a Mac, if you want to change your settings, you click on the name of the project right here at the top left-hand corner. Right? It works like that with anything. So since I'm on Unity, the program is called Unity. If I was on, let's say, Visual Studio Code, you go here, it will say Code, but I'm not on Code, I'm on Unity. So back to Unity. So I go to Unity, I change settings, right? And down here is external tools. Like now that we're both on the same page, whether you're on the Windows or Mac, you click on External Tools, and where it says External Script Editor, might have to zoom in on that, you can change your IDE here, right? Okay, so just click on it, and I already have it, so I'm just gonna leave it. All right, so next time, we're going to have our IDE and give it IntelliSense. What is IntelliSense? IntelliSense is extremely useful. All right. Class dismissed.